Sup bitches, I'm talking about what's up my bitches. Alright, so today I'm going to talk a little bit about some magazines for the Beretta 92FS pistol. As you see, turn my light on here. My light will turn on. You can see we're not loaded. So, anyways, we're not loaded. Anyways, this is a magazine test for an idiot who posted a couple of comments on another video saying that, just a bunch of bullshit, saying that the stock mags were the world's finest magazine, blah blah blah, and I know that's bullshit because they're phosphate coated and they had problems. So this video is just a little video I'm making. So we got two 10-round stock Beretta 92FS. These are the ones that they use, like, you know, back a long time ago, and they come with your gun if you're in a non-high cap state, which I'm in Texas, so I can have a 500,000 round mag if I wanted. But anyways, these are two 10-rounders, and I've got Hydroshock ammo in this one and regular Winchester white box in this one, just to prove something. This here is the world's finest magazine for the Beretta model 92FS. This is 18 round. You can get them in a 20 round or higher, I believe, and you can see every one of them, almost like a Glock magazine, every one of them compared to the bone stock crappy ones. This here, however, is a good magazine. It's aftermarket and it doesn't have any label or nothing on it, and it feeds just as good as the Metgar magazine, except the Metgar slides into the mag well a lot easier, and the plate on the bottom, it looks more sleeker than this piece of metal down here. So anyways, what we do, here's the Metgar magazine. You can get them off cheaper than dirt, more cheaper than you can off their website, which is very weird, because normally cheaper than dirt is really high on a lot of things. Anyways, so I'm going to put the two really good ones over here. Now we're going to start off with the two cheapskate magazines that come with your gun. You're going to slide it in, going to take it off safety, and we're going to try a chamber round. So I'm going to grab these two indentions here just to show you. Chamber round, and I'm not going to put my hand on the trigger when I do this, and the gun is loaded, but it's pointed in the safe direction. So we chamber it, cock back, I let go. There's like a little bit of a delay in this. I can feel like it's not sliding like glass at all. It's very rigid feeling. It doesn't really chamber the round in there real well until the last 5 or 4 rounds. And as you can see, it didn't lock it back. And when I slid it back again, then it locked it back. I don't understand. See, it's empty. See what I'm talking about? So it doesn't really reliably lock it back. See what I'm talking about? Okay, there it goes. Now it locks it back. Okay, now let's set that aside since my camera is not wanting to focus again. It's doing its focus crap. Here is another one with with a Winchester white box. So let me load up my Federal that I just emptied. Right here. Keep those. Those are good. That's good ammo there. Let me take all that and reorganize it over here. There we go. Okay. Now we got the the Winchester white box, full metal jacket. I'm going to take that in there and drop the thing and see what happens. Okay, it goes in there. Uh-oh, what happened here? What happened here? I'm holding the gun and it looked like it's lodged, so I'm not going to touch nothing. I'm not even touching nothing. I don't know if you can see that or not. But if you can see what I'm talking about, do you see the bullet it's on the feed ramp, but there's so much tension on the spring that it can't quite, the slide not quite getting it. So I'll go back a little bit, it goes in, come back, I'll completely let go. So and I can feel it. See, there it goes again. And you can tell that the magazine is very, there it goes again. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, the last 4 or 5 rounds are pretty smooth. Let's just eject it. There's none in there. Rack, put it on safety. Okay, as you can see, both magazines, it does it worse with the Full Metal Jacket Winchester white box, which that's weird. Normally I think on a hollow point it would catch more than that. Okay, so we're going to take the two 10-rounders that come stock with the gun, the cheapskate ones, and set them over here. Now we're going to take this off-brand, I don't know what kind of magazine it is at all, and try this one out. This is a 15-round. So we're going to open it up off safety and put it in. Make sure it doesn't come out, and we're just going to drop the slide. It goes in there like glass. So let's go ahead and chamber a couple, just like glass. Now this feels really, really smooth. When the bullet goes into the chamber, it barely glazes the feeding ramps, and you can tell not a lot of effort is having to go into chambering the round. Just going real smooth, and it locks back the first time. So it's locked back. Now you can see there's no ammo in there. So I'm safe. This is really good off-brand magazine. I don't know where it came from. Magazine, really good. Time for the Metgar, the best magazine on the market for the Beretta 92FS. As you can kind of see right there, made in Italy. Right there. It doesn't want to focus so well. So we're going to take it off safety, lock it back, stick the Metgar magazine in there, okay, and we're just going to see how smooth. Very smooth. I'll go slow, like that, real slow. You can see it just unlocks it back the first time. That was real smooth. I could really get going fast with that. But anyways, you can see it's not loaded. Again, drop the safety. And this magazine is the absolute best magazine for the model 92FS. I really like this magazine a lot. Cheaper than dirt. I got it from cheaperthandirt.com. I'll show you, post a link in the video. Best magazine. So, the guy who was posting those stupid comments back and forth to me, he's full of shit. He doesn't really know what the fuck he's talking about. And normally when you get a lot of hate on something, normally they're just trolling on the internet. He doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. But anyways, another thing about this gun, I'll leave it cocked back. Anyways, another thing about this gun is, I'm going to drop the hammer. Anyways, about it, if you're holding somebody down, like you got them down, and they're close enough to you, if they're really experienced in firearms, and they know what they're doing, they can just grab this gun and just take the slide off and just roll out with it. Some people might already know this, like really experienced shooters, but they can do that and disarm the guy with a gun. And another thing about this Beretta, I've noticed, it might not be like that with other models, but if you cock it with it off safety, put it on safety, cock it back and just ease it real slowly and hold it like this. You notice you just give it a little tap and it goes forward. I think that's just like, maybe that may be all Berettas, but this is the only Beretta I've owned. So what I'm going to do is put it like that, lock it back, come up real slow with it, real slow, and just push this. There you go. I think that's not a big deal. To some people that'd be a big deal, and isn't a big deal to me. But with this gun, I like to rack if you rack the gun like this, sometimes you can hit your safety downwards or upwards by accident by racking it like this. A lot of people made a comment about this gun, calling it the pinch finger gun, because if you grab it like a traditional gun and rack it like that, and it takes meat out of your skin because it's open. So if I had this meat chunk of my hand in here and I was to go forward and come back and still hold it on there, my skin of my hand will get caught in that pinch spot. So a lot of people call that the pinch finger gun or pinch hand gun or whatever. So I like grabbing it here, it's safer, but some people grab it up here. I think that was intentionally designed like that, where you can just grab it up here, come back, or like that. That's the way I like to do it. And this gun is the most accurate pistol that I've owned so far, especially 9mm. What I like about this gun is the barrel doesn't cant up and down like a Glock does, or most polymer guns. If you have a Glock, when you lock the chamber, or lock it back, the barrel will kind of cant upwards. When this ejects, it stays flush, just straight, and I really do like that a lot. So, and plus I like the looks of the Beretta. It's definitely wieldy if you're trying to conceal this bad thing, but I wouldn't be using this as a conceal gun. If I really got into a firefight, I want a full-size gun like this. I don't want a freaking 45 ACP 2-inch barrel with 5 shots. I'd rather have this 9mm with 18 shots, or a full-size something with a lot more capacity. Anyways, that's pretty much it, and I'm running out of time, and I will see you bitches later.